Hey guys, we are here out on our Camp Chef patio, and we're going to be cooking up some of our favorite game day recipes. We've got a little bit of everything. We've got 2 Explorer stoves running, and we're going to be cooking not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 recipes. We've got our pizza oven going, our barbecue box. Oh, got to get shots of everything. Got a Dutch oven ready with some canola oil, all set and ready to do some deep frying. Awesome. And griddle for some Philly cheesesteak sliders. So needless to say, guys, today is going to be an awesome day. Make sure you're sharing this with your friends. Let everyone know. Sorry guys, not doing a giveaway today, but stay with us and learn something new. And share with us. Let us know where you guys are tuning in from. In the meantime, I think we should go ahead and start cooking.
Yay! What are we going to start with, Tom?
Well, let's go ahead and start with some... Mind blank. Sorry, guys.
Mozzarella sticks.
Fried mozzarella sticks. So, bring our video guy, Mike, right over here. So what we have here is some really not a lot to these guys. All we've got are, we get some gloves.
Who's a big fan of mozzarella sticks? Get some thumbs up for that one.
Alright, so what we have here is some string cheese, mozzarella string cheese we bought at the local grocery store, and we cut it in half. And then we took 4 eggs, beat them, put them in a bowl, and then we have another bowl of panko breadcrumbs, some shredded mozzarella, or Parmesan, sorry. And then I added a little bit of the Camp Chef all-purpose seasoning in that. See how that goes? But one of the things that we did do with this to make it better when we're frying everything is that we've got everything together, dipped it in the egg batter, dipped it in the dry seasonings, and then we stuck it in the freezer for 2.5, Tori? Almost 3 hours?
About 2 hours.
About 2 hours.
You can, sorry, I'm going to jump in here.
Jump in.
2 hours is the minimum, but you can keep it in the freezer for up to 2 days if you want to prep it like way ahead of time and just have that. Okay, I will now leave the shot. Continue cooking.
Alright. So, we've got these all sitting ready. We have our oil all ready. Got a skimmer ready. And as always, like the last time we did our deep fried goodness, make sure you don't fill it all the way. Your Dutch oven or a skillet, whatever it is you're cooking in. But we also have a thermometer to make sure that we're getting an accurate reading on the cooking oil. The last thing you want is oil too hot because it's going to start burning and just cause bad situation all around. So let's get some of these guys going and see where we're at. While I'm doing this, guys, where's everyone tuning in from? Last time we had folks from literally all over the country, few international, so where's everyone tuning in from?
We got someone from New Jersey and New Zealand.
New Zealand? That's a place in the world I've always wanted to visit.
How are they looking?
Georgia.
Nice. Southeast is a beautiful place. Been there a few times. Want to stir them around just a little bit, make sure that they're doing okay.
British Columbia and West Virginia.
Nice. All right. Turn our temperature down a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. Tori, what have we got going on?
Well, if you come over on this side, I feel like we're in like a Top Chef competition or something. We have our stoves and our recipes. I'm over here and I'm prepping some spicy grilled shrimp kebabs, as you can see right here. I've skewered all but one of them because I wanted to show you guys how to do that. It's pretty simple, but here we have, we're going to be posting this recipe tomorrow. This is one that we don't already have on our website. We'll be posting it tomorrow. But just to give you an idea, the marinade is some chili garlic sauce, some olive oil, some sesame oil, some garlic powder, and our mango chipotle rub. These seasonings, all 4 of these are brand new. I don't know if Tom mentioned, we put some all-purpose in the mozzarella stick batter, or coating. They're really yummy, and we wanted to try them out, so that's what we're working with today. So I'm fitting 4 to a skewer here, so I'm just gonna fish the last 4 out. You want to make sure you get them through the tail and the head so they stay on. Shove them all the way down.
Let's get some thumbs up for some shrimp.
Yeah.
You can never turn down a good shrimp.
Okay, and you want to pack them on tight so they don't slide around and stuff. And if you want to be aesthetically pleasing to your tailgate party guests, you can make them all face the same direction, like I am. But if you don't care, then you can just face them whatever direction you feel like. So here we have our barbecue box, and we're just gonna sear these guys for a couple minutes aside. It doesn't take very long to cook them, maybe like 2 minutes. And I'm just gonna lay those down on here. Can hear the searing sounds. Can we get some thumbs up for that? I think these are going to be super delicious. Yum. Do you guys want to check back in with Tom, see how some of our mozzarella sticks are turning out? Tom, what is it looking like?
Heart attack, deep fried goodness, you know. So we've got these ones that are already done, drying. Burned them just a hair, but you know, who doesn't like a little bit of extra crispiness? So we've got these guys going right now, just stirring them a little bit, making sure that we're getting fried on all sides. I think I need to turn the heat up a little bit. Make sure we've got our oil at a good temp. That's another reason why it's good to have a thermometer like that. So it's much faster and easier and safer to be able to monitor what temp your cooking oil is at. So that's a good thing to keep going. Just got a few left. We've got these guys in here. Go ahead and start trying to get a couple more of these out.
Looking pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Check that out. Dang.
Just got a few left. And then I think we'll just about be ready. Start cooking up some Philly cheesesteaks, guys.
So if you guys want to check back on our shrimp skewers, shrimp kebabs, I guess. Fun fact, I figured out the difference between a skewer and a kebab. Probably some of you already know this. But when we call something a skewer, we're talking about just these wooden steaks right here. That is the skewer. When we're talking about a kebab, that is the whole dish. The shrimp on a skewer is a kebab. I thought that was a fun fact. Maybe you guys already knew that, but filling you in. So you just want to check them. You want to cook them till they're opaque, meaning they don't look clear and transparent. So you can see on this edge, it's starting to get there. Whoops. You can probably flip them. Start cooking the other side there. Ooh.
Looking dang good.
Yeah, let's get some likes for that, you guys. These look awesome.
If you like some shrimp, get some thumbs up for that.
So like I said, we're going to be posting this recipe tomorrow for you guys so you can try out all of these tailgate recipes. One thing, I don't know if we mentioned it, but we're cooking today on our what we call here at Camp Chef our 14-inch cooking system. You guys might have heard of our stove systems before. We call them that because this 2-burner stove here is a lot more than just a stove, as you can see. I'm grilling, and I'm not baking yet, but I will be baking in a minute, and I'll be doing that at the same time. Just like Tom is over here on another double burner stove, and he's frying, and he's going to be grilling up some Philly cheesesteaks at the same time. So that's what we call them, stove systems, because you can do so much just on one machine, if you will. Tom, how are we looking over there?
I think we are just about done.
Looks pretty done to me.
These guys. Oh yeah. Get these on our plate. Let them cool a little bit, and then we'll do a taste test here in just a minute. Got one more. All right.
Oh yeah.
Let those guys cool. Turn our heat off. All right, guys. There are our deep fried mozzarella cheese sticks.
We gonna test one out or what?
Yes. We've got some marinara sauce. We're gonna let them cool for just a minute. You know, I don't mind having hot food, but rather not get a burn in my mouth
probably
here,
try
guys.
one of those ones that have been resting for a while.
Think so, guys? Let's give it a try.
I think they're done.
It's one of the more crispy ones that I did earlier. I think it's really crispy. All right. See how we did.
Thumbs up, thumbs down, Tom.
Thumbs up.
Definitely thumbs up.
Oh yeah.
How about some likes from you guys? Who wishes that they were here trying these fried mozzarella sticks with us?
Look at that.
All right.
Well,
Tori,
I think
how's the
these
trip?
might need a couple more minutes. You can see they're looking really good though. I am so excited to eat these. So excited. But like I said, you want to cook them till they're all the way opaque, meaning they don't look all clear and, I don't know, jelly-like. When they are looking white and you can't see through them, that's when you know they're done. So these guys probably need just a couple more minutes. Tom, why don't you get started with the Philly cheesesteaks? We can check back on these in a minute.
Right on. And Mike, I was just peeking over your shoulder, saw a question asking about whether or not I get concerned having oil, grease, right next to an open flame. Any other time, absolutely I would. But that's why, you know, two things that we're doing that's super important to make sure that I'm not nervous about it is, one, I haven't overfilled the Dutch oven. That's something that a lot of people, they think they need more cooking oil than they really need to be able to deep fry. You really only need enough to submerge or just about submerge whatever it is that you're frying. Because if you got like a long-handled skimmer or something similar to it, you can kind of roll whatever it is you're frying around to make sure that everything is getting equally fried and you're not overfilling it. The other thing that makes it a lot safer and puts my mind at ease is having this guy, having the thermometer, I'm able to maintain the temperature, make sure it doesn't get too hot, so if I drop something in there, it's not going all over the place. But we're done with that guy. On to the Philly cheesesteaks. Quick tip, when you're cooking with one of our griddles and on our stove, this is a solid piece of seasoned steel. So when you're ready to cook on it and you're ready to start getting everything excuse me, cooking, turn it on to about medium low, or like a low medium heat, for about 5 to 10 minutes. Let it heat up, and then from there you can adjust the heat, go a little bit higher, go a little lower. Really depends on what it is you're cooking. In this case, we've got a little bit more non-stick spray on there, and we have some ribeye that we had sliced for us at the local butcher, and that's something that you could do on your own if you've got a meat slicer, or if you really have that sharp of a knife and you're that good at it. I by no means am that good at it. Just have the local butcher slice up that meat for you. So we'll go ahead, get some of this meat going. Just throw that guy on there, and then alright, so throw some of our all-purpose seasoning on there. And grab a spatula. Turn that guy over. And I just heard that one of my good friends over at Favorite Family Recipes is tuning in. Erica, thanks for joining in. Pretty sure this is one of her more favorite recipes. Alright. Kind of place that over here to the side. And we have some onions. Get some onions on there.
So what kind of seasoning were we using over there?
Ah, yes. So the seasoning, we're using some of our Camp Chef all-purpose seasoning. It's really a great blend. The thing I really like about it, it has a little bit of a kick to it. So I like spicy things. So let's check on what we got going on here.
Is the seasoning right here, Camp Chef all-purpose.
And guys, I'm going to grab 2 knives. Grab a knife here and cut up the steak a little bit more. Make it a little bit easier to chew. Alright. We'll let these cook a little bit. Tori, how'd our shrimp turn out?
Well, I think they're about there. What do you guys think?
Oh
You
yeah.
ready to try one of these? I think so. I am. I've been eyeballing these for a few minutes now. So most of them look like they're ready to come off, so we'll start grabbing them. In case you guys are just tuning in right now, we are making some of our favorite tailgating recipes. Lots of finger food and treats today. Perfect for out in the parking lot. You can make it all on one of our 14-inch stoves because there are just so many different accessories you can use on these. You can make so many different things. So I've just grilled up these spicy, what are we calling them? Spicy shrimp kebabs. Is that what? Spicy grilled shrimp kebabs. Something like that. And I don't want to burn myself, but I really want to try one of these. While I'm letting it cool for just 1 second, what you've missed if you are just tuning in now, Tom made some deep fried mozzarella sticks earlier, and he is in the process of making some Philly cheesesteak sliders. Yum. So let's give this a shot. Tom, you gotta try one of these.
Is it pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Yum. It's got like just enough kick. I really like this rub. Sorry to plug it again, but I just love this one.
What kind is it?
It's mango chipotle. We use this in our marinade today with the shrimp. It's like a little bit sweet, but also quite a bit spicy. It's like the perfect amount of kick. Go ahead, Tom, try one.
All right. See how we go.
How'd I do?
Awesome.
Yay!
Well done.
Tom approved.
Tom
officially.
approved. All right.
Let's get some thumbs up for the shrimp.
All right, Mike.
I think Mike is trying to steal one of the shrimp.
Mike, video guy approved. Awesome.
Really good.
All right. So, really, at this point in time, our steak is just about done. Actually, it's done. Just need to finish up our onions. So, the last thing, we got some mini hoagies. Get those guys on there. Let those heat up a little bit. And we have some standard provolone cheese. And I like my Philly cheesesteaks with the easy cheese, personal preference. But let's check on that. That guy.
Nice and crispy.
Nice and crispy. Let's grab my spatula here and kind of separate these a little bit. Get some onions over here. Get some onions over here. Kind of mix that in. Get that on there. Get a little bit of cheese sauce, let that melt a little bit.
Oh, look at that cheese just melting.
And there's a lot of other things, guys, that you can add to it. You can add some peppers, mushrooms if you want. Really, it's up to you. In this case, we went a little bit more on the simple side. A lot of people on game day, if you're out tailgating, you want to take just the bare necessities: meat, cheese, onions, bread. Really don't need a lot more than that. I think these are ready. Go ahead and get on here. One. Go for it.
Because we are getting to my favorite part of this whole video, and we're making a skookie in one of our cast iron skookie pans. If you've never had a skookie before, and you might have heard it called by different names, there are lots of names for it, but basically it's a cookie that is maybe not quite all the way baked, and you take it right out of the oven while it's still hot and all gooey and melty, and you scoop a bunch of ice cream on top of it. So that's what these cast iron pans are specially made for. They're sized perfectly just for like your own personal skookie, or if you want to split it with someone, I guess that's fine too. Just one really quick note before I stick this in the oven. We just used cookie dough. You can make your own, you can use it from the tub, you can use it from a tube, whatever. But whatever you do, you want to leave a little bit of room around the outside. You don't want to like pack it in. I know I love cookie dough as much as the next person, you guys, and it's very tempting to just pack as much in as possible. But what will happen if you do that is you'll have a big mess in your oven, because if you've ever baked cookies before, you know they kind of spread out a little bit. The dough lifts a little bit, so you want to leave enough room for that to happen, to spread to the rest of the pan. Anyway, that was long and boring. We're going to put this in the oven now so it can get baking. This oven, it's really great for, I mean, it has a professional pizza stone in it. Wait for that truck to go by. So it has a professional pizza stone in it, so it's obviously really, really great for baking pizzas, but it's also awesome for baking other things like cookies. Has a thermometer just on the top, so you can kind of see what the ambient temperature is, what it's baking at, which is around 350, which is pretty good for our cookie dough. Looks like Tom is finishing his last Philly cheesesteak. Tom?
It's smelling good over there.
Actually, I decided to make another one.
Oh, he's making another one.
Because why not, right?
Exactly, why not? So we've got that going. And
See what it looks like.
so
Oh,
there's that guy, and there's that around.
Ooh.
All right, guys, which one should I try? Provolone or Cheese Whiz? I'm more of a Cheese Whiz guy. What do you guys think? Yay? Nay? Anyone?
We got a thumbs up on the Cheese Whiz, so
All
I
right.
think
I'm sold.
that's the one.
All right. Pull that off. And let's see how we did here. Figure out a good way to attack this thing.
Tom, I'm going to try the provolone since you picked the Cheese Whiz one.
Go for it.
People are begging for the Prove.
I got you guys. I got you. It's okay. I will try it. I'll take one for the team.
Well, Tori's chowing down on that. Cheese Whiz, on the money.
Provolone's probably better.
I don't know. Hey, real quick, for those of you joining in, doing our favorite tailgating recipes on our Explorer stove. So we have this one here. We have another guy over here. This one, Tori just threw in some Skookies. They're basically ooey gooey, not quite fully cooked cookies. Really good. And then we had some shrimp skewers going on the grill box. Shrimp kebabs, sorry. We had some deep fried, that was redundant, mozzarella cheese sticks. And then, oh
Now, what are you cooking over here?
no! We did some Philly cheesesteaks, and I wanted to go ahead and cook another one. Keep things going. And I think, Tori, how are we looking on the Skookies over there?
Well, I don't know if you can see down in here, Mike, but it's starting to get all melty and stuff. We are getting close. I think we need a couple more minutes.
Looks pretty good.
Woo! Can we get some likes for just simply the thought of eating a Skookie? I don't know about you guys, but I just love those so much. So much. Too much. I'm kind of the dessert person around here, I'm finding. I'm the one who wanted to do the pumpkin, caramel, everything, and now I'm doing the Skookie, but it's okay, it's awesome.
And when you do buy the Skookie, it does come with a little mix that you could make. So that is nice, or you can
Yeah.
use your own recipe.
Yep, you can use your own cookie dough. We send you a mix too and a recipe if you want it. The awesome thing that I love about making these in cast iron especially is cast iron is pretty much non-stick if you season it well. All of our cast iron pans come pre-seasoned, so you can cook a Skookie right when you get this in the mail And then none of it will stick. Even that like hard baked on stuff, it'll all come off. It's super easy to clean.
Got a lot of hearts for the Skookie. Look at that right there.
It's gonna be good. Yeah. Tom, how do you clean up the griddle when you're done?
Great question.
We just posted an article about this.
We did.
Looks like Tom's going in for seconds.
Right, seconds. All right. Go ahead and get this other Philly cheesesteak off. All right. So, depending on your griddle and what you've been doing with it, key thing, turn it off the heat, and then use a spatula, or we have some plastic pan scrapers. You can use those. I want to just do a good job of just scraping everything off. And after you've done that, grab a, hang on guys, let me grab a paper towel here.
Guys, looking good.
All right, got a paper towel. And really, while it's still warm, I mean, definitely be careful. Really just wipe it down. Get all of your extra cooking debris off and let it cool down. And once it's cooled down to where it's warm to the touch, I like to use either cast iron conditioner, or if that's something you don't have in your house, just some olive oil. Apply a real thin coat over the cooking surface, let it continue to cool, and then just store it in a cool, dry place. Like if you've got a carry bag, use that. And you know, keep an eye on it, maintain it, and this thing will last just about forever. But let's take a look at our Skookies.
Almost. It's so
Almost.
It's so
Still taking a minute.
Does look really, really good.
Yeah. A couple of last notes. I'm the one who wrote the article on the griddle, so I happen to be an expert right now. But Tom was saying everything he said was right. If you store it in your carry bag, then you want to leave the carry bag unzipped, like 2 or 3 inches, because you want to let the metal breathe, not sweat in there, because if it gets trapped in there with some moisture, it might not stay as pristine as you want it. The cool thing about our steel griddles though is you can treat them pretty much like cast iron, and the more you do what Tom said, you scrape it, you kind of clean it off, you use the cast iron conditioner, cast iron cleaner, it'll build up that seasoning just like a cast iron pan would, right Tom? I think
Yeah.
I got that pretty good.
Yeah. So that's really the trick with that. Really at this point in time, our Skookie is just about done.
I think so. Yes, that looks good.
Looks pretty good.
So I don't know about you guys, I like mine pretty melty, pretty gooey. I'm a fan of that. So we'll go ahead and throw some ice cream on here, right Tom?
Absolutely.
You want to hit me with the ice cream?
Ready, set, get.
Oh boy, not that. And since this is tailgating themed, we have chosen to use our local Schools ice cream, Aggie ice cream. It's a personal favorite of mine. Just to, I don't know, be in the tailgating spirit. Get a nice big ol' scoop there. Oh, and it's just gonna melt right into the middle of the cookie. And plop that in. You wanna give me a hand with one of those spoons? Oh, no, perfect. All right. Are you ready to chow down on this? Might be a little hot still.
Looks pretty good.
Oh wait,
Oh.
chocolate syrup, Tom. We need some chocolate syrup on this. Finishing touch.
See how artistic I can be with this thing.
we get some likes for that? Can we get some likes for the fact that Tom and I now get to eat this?
We may share with the office. We might not.
That's a big maybe. It's a big maybe. Let's give it a try.
Got a lot of hearts.
Ooh, that is good. That is yummy.
What do you think, Tom?
I think that one's mine, Tori. You make one for you, and we don't share with anyone else.
Brings a smile to my face, that's for sure. And of course, you can use a ton of different combinations. You can use like sugar cookie. You can use, I don't know, macadamia nut if that's your thing. I'm not really into that, but
Brownies.
peanut butter, brownies.
Brownies?
Yep. And
Chocolate
any
chip
kind of
brownie
ice
would
cream.
taste awesome.
Yeah. You can bake anything, scoop some ice cream on there, and it's gonna be delicious. And of course, you can top it with anything too. Caramel, chocolate syrup, hot fudge, nuts, whatever you're into. So, what else we got for them, Tom? Anything?
I think that's it. Guys, thank you so much for joining in. Oh, one last thing. Our Explorer stoves, pizza oven, grill box, Dutch oven we were doing some deep fried goodness in. Griddle we were doing some Philly cheesesteaks in. And 3 of the 4 recipes we did today, guys, you can find already on campchef.com/recipes. Just head over there, get some recipe ideas, and the shrimp kebabs will be posted tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. Make sure you subscribe to our live notifications so you know right away when we go live next time. And if you have questions or recipes you want us to give a try, head to or send us an email to social@campchef.com, and that'll get to Tori and I, and who knows, maybe we'll cook up your recipe. In the meantime, Tori, anything else?
No, I think you said it all, Tom. So, thanks for joining us today, you guys, and we'll see you next week, hopefully.
See you guys. Thanks for joining in.
Bye.